comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to the Money Train with your main man, DC, here this morning. I can't even hear myself. What's up with my microphone? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me now. Okay, great. All right, we are live on the Money Train right here. Today is a wet and soaking wet Tuesday morning in the capital city of Wakanda. We were expecting the blizzard of 2019, which has turned into some drizzle. So to all of our weather predictors and prognosticators and meteorologists, I want to tell y'all right now, wherever y'all got y'all degree from, y'all can go to hell with that, man. Y'all done made school be out. It's 80 degrees out here and wet. We supposed Super Bowl snow. They done got everybody out work and everything. Welcome to Wakanda, man. Want to thank everybody from coast to coast, sea to shining sea. Want to invite all of my international listeners in today with us, who partied with us from Manila, Philippines. Good morning to you. Want to say good morning to all of my listeners who are over in Kumasi, Ghana, West Africa. Good morning to y'all. Want to say good morning to all of my listeners over in Cairo, Egypt this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. Miss Marie over in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Thank you for tuning in. I want to say good morning to all of my listeners in Birmingham, England this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. I want to say hey to Toronto, Canada this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. Our friends in the Netherlands. We saw you yesterday and we appreciate you so very much. I got a large following in Brazil, and that gives me a reason to take my ass on a trip down there. So Brazil, I don't even know Portuguese, but I'm coming to see about y'all. I swear to God, y'all want some of this Southwest Atlanta, I'm going to give it to you. Y'all want to see it? I'm coming to you. Want to say good morning to all of our listeners on the East Coast of the USA. In here on the train ride with me today is my co-host. He is a real estate guru, and he was R. Kelly's personal manager right here. He got out before they were surviving. I'm turning the camera around on it. That's my buddy Eddie Raymond, Usher's first cousin. What's going on, Eddie?
What's up, guys? What's going on, ATL? The world, how y'all doing?
Man, Eddie, man, you know, I know y'all been in the news. I saw your picture on there, you know. You know what I'm saying? When they were surviving. You was there before they were surviving.
I told R. Kelly to leave it alone, man. I told him to stop. He wouldn't listen.
Hey, all you got to do, you know, if the money done got short, put him on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Man, send him home on the bus, you know what I'm saying?
Can't hold him hostage, man.
He wasn't, I don't know, man. He grew up poor for real, because he don't like letting go nothing. It ain't a laughing matter, y'all. We laughing because me and Eddie go way back. This is my guru. He is a real estate genius. He really is. We met, we've talked, and we're working together now. Glad to have him on board. Big sponsor of the Money Train. Eddie is doing big things when it comes to real estate in the Metro Atlanta area. If you don't know, this is the man that can tell you he's in the know when it comes to real estate and how hot the market is. Is the market hot around Wakanda right now, man?
Oh, yes, it's smoking, man. We estimated about 30,000 more people moving in every month.
Yeah.
Am I right, DC?
It's 35.
Yes,
35,000.
This market is jumping, guys. So if you're into real estate or you want to get into real estate, make you some extra money or some good money on the side and leave that 9 to 5, you better jump on the Money Train.
Right, I'm telling you, man, Eddie, he got an extraordinary story. If y'all wasn't privy to see him on the Money Train the other week, he came in and told how he was a forklift driver.
Yes, sir.
And you was out here putting in work out here as a heterosexual male making babies, and so you said, hey man, that forklift driving job wasn't gonna do it.
Oh no, it wasn't gonna cut the bills. It couldn't pay the bills. $12 an hour, 3 kids at the time.
Right.
It wasn't gonna do it.
So you had to do something else.
Had to roll the dice.
And had to go out here and try something totally different.
Totally different. Had to break outside that comfort zone.
And it changed your life.
Yes, sir. That's the only time you grow, you get outside that comfort zone.
Some people like it though.
And they're gonna keep getting the same results.
Right. I seen a chick the other day, and she was saying, you know, she had a bumper sticker on her car saying, I'm a boss chick. and everything. And when she got out of the car, she had on a Wendy's uniform. I said, hey, you know, fake it till you make it for real. You know, because I know Wendy's ain't paying that kind of money.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but hey, what we know for a fact that only 3% of the world's population are entrepreneurs. Out of 7 billion people, there's only 3% that are in the whole world that are entrepreneurs. 3%. Right. And so we know everybody ain't gonna get it. Everybody ain't gonna get it. There's gonna be people out there that's not gonna be entrepreneurs, but today we're gonna talk to the people that are entrepreneurs that want to see a new way, and it is gonna be here to tell us, you know, one, you got a how-to packet that you got together for them. They're walking through step by step how to get started, how to do it with no money down, how to secure property with just $10, right?
Yes, sir. Little or no money down. With my program, DC, only thing they need is marketing money.
That's it.
Marketing money.
Go ahead.
$10 to put up each house on the contract.
$10.
Yes, sir. And you can make anywhere from $5,000 minimum up to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000.
Right, because I was on the phone where you were actually talking to some of your students who are, you know, where you're coaching them, privately coaching them, and they were sharing with you deals that they just secured, and you were walking them through how, you know, to get the deal, what they need to do, what's the formula is called the
Mayo formula.
Mayo formula, and you were walking them through that. And one of the deals, the lady was gonna make $30-something thousand off the house.
Yeah, 30. She's gonna make about $35,000. So
right.
She got that property on the contract now, looking for a buyer.
Right. So she's gonna make $35,000. And another guy had a property, and he was so happy he was gonna make over $10,000 off the deal. And he was so excited on the phone. I know how it was when I made money off real estate for the first time. I thought it was dope money. I said, man, look, I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I was at the closing with a lawyer. They handed me a check. I went to the bank, and the bank asked me, how much money do you want out of this check? And the lady said, well, we can give you this much, and the rest of it got to go in a deposit, right? And I'm sitting there just baffled, and I'm thinking like, all this illegal. What I just did is totally illegal. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Because I'm coming from the street side of this thing. Until I truly understood what real estate could do and the power of it. And a lot of times we see those infomercials on television where these people want to sell you $5,000 worth of education, and they're not going to walk you through the process. They're going to sell you some videotapes and all this. And the average, I remember when I went through the thing with Ron, you know, and that's what we had in common. We both studied Ron LeGrand. Right. And it was, for me, back then, it was like $5,000.
Yeah, it's still $5,000.
Right. It was $5,000.
Right.
To learn how to do what we do. It was $5,000. And so we're going to get into it more today. And because what you're offering is way, way cheaper than $5,000.
Oh, yeah. It's like a seminar in the box, DC. We put the seminar on a system called Teachable. So it's like a seminar without going to the seminar. Actually leaving your house, you can look at it from the comfort of your own home. It's probably about an hour and a half. You know, walk you step by step. I give you all the scripts, how to buy and sell, the marketing plans, everything. So you guys want to check that out, you visit me at MrTransactionEngineer.com. That's on Facebook. That's on my website page. We also have a monthly, we have a coaching call every week, every Thursday, guys, where you can ask any kind of questions you got pertaining to real estate. You can go on my website, MrTransactionEngineer.com, sign up for that weekly call. And any questions you have, you know, DC was on that call. We be on that energetic, we excited, we lit. Hey, it's going down.
Listen, what I promised Eddie was that we were going to work together. Me, him, and our lighting and camera engineer back here, Corey. Because, see, Corey already made now. He my friend. Corey owned like 17 businesses. This is the man that bailed out all the Atlanta banks right here. That's Corey. Swear to God. Corey go in the bank after hours. That's when you got money.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Corey.
Legally now.
Corey tell my man, don't say that, my wife don't know something. You see him back there grinning. Corey like, oh, don't keep saying it, DC. My wife gonna think something. No, but Corey, seriously, we forged a camaraderie the last time we were all together. That's correct?
Yep.
And what we're going to do is every week, if you can make it,
here.
we're going to do a show and we're going to bring more and more people in this network. If you want to get off that job, if you want to just make extra money in real estate, I know how to do it. Corey owns a bunch of real estate right now. I ain't gonna tell all his business. He don't want me to tell. Man, my wife don't know half the stuff I do. His wife think he work at Home Depot. He'll be but yeah, he's in the real estate. He's a landlord. And then we got the guru. Eddie Raymond is hands down in Metro Atlanta, pound for pound, nobody can touch this guy. He knows his stuff. Tell him how long you've been doing it, Eddie.
14 years, guys, since 2005.
And he stayed continuously on the grind. Hands down, he's not one of these shiny suit wearing guys that's a pitch master. He's on the grind. I've seen him teach people the business. And here's the point. I know the business. I'm not new to this. I'm true to real estate, and I'm getting totally back in it. And when we were talking, I understand what he understands, and he understands it on a more in-depth level because he showed you several different strategies of purchasing property, owning property, and controlling property. Is that right, Eddie?
Yes, sir.
And so, if you guys, I promise y'all, you could not go wrong with following his lead. MrTransactionEngineer.com is the website. You need to go and flood that website today. We're going to have a networking event. If you want to meet Eddie, you want to exchange information, if you want to come and meet me this Sunday, 933 Peachtree Street. We're throwing a Super Bowl party. Mixx106 over at Burger IM at 933 Peachtree Street, right behind Taco Max in Midtown on Peachtree Street. We're throwing a big Super Bowl party and networking event. Everybody, I'm talking about from county commissioners, city council members, lawyers, doctors, everybody will be there. We will have the who's who. You'll be rubbing elbows with people that you see out in the public. We'll be there, and I'm bringing in all of the big guns. Why? Because there's no excuse now. We live in the information age, and if you want it, all you got to do is put your mind around it. And we are accessible, but you got to be serious. We don't have time for people that's on the fence, waffling, and don't know or not sure. You got to be a person that's very, very serious about going forward to change your life and transform your financial situation. And so if you're that person, come network with us. 933 Peachtree Street on Sunday. We'll be there from 3 o'clock until we're going to party all day. They got food. They got drinks. You got to pay for parking. The bar's wide open. You got to pay to play. It's free to get in, but you got to pay. If you're hungry, pay to eat. It's a nice upscale restaurant. Well, it's a burger joint, but the guy that owns it is a former professional basketball player and a supporter right here at the Mixx, the MI, the 106radio.com. My man Dev. He owns this thing, and we are there to support him. He's a big supporter right here on the Mixx, and we're going to have a great time, I promise you, Sunday. Listen, we would be remiss, let me tell you, we don't do this without some of the biggest support in the world, and it's our listeners, and we have to say good morning to the entire East Coast of these United States. Can we say good morning to them, Eddie?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people.
In the East Coast, we want to start with a special shout out to Paula Jean and the team that holds us down each and every day in Brooklyn, New York. That's Paula, Rihanna, Tiana, LaShonda, Rando, and baby girl. They hold us down each and every day from the East Coast. Can we say good morning to all of our listeners in Pennsylvania this morning?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning to my sweetheart Rose over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right there on Buena Vista. She's 82 sweet years old today. Good morning, Aunt Rose. Thank you for holding us down. They put you on the internet so you can listen to your great nephew every day from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I want to say hey to all of my listeners in Delaware this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. New Jersey, I see you. Everybody in the DMV, that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. I had one of your boys, your homeboys on from Virginia Beach yesterday, and y'all reached out to let us know that we shouted you out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Want to say hey to everybody on the northeast side of DC. Everybody at the great and world famous Ben Chili Bowl. Good morning to y'all. Want to say hey to everybody in North Carolina. Throw your hands up. My sweet little lady in Burlington, North Carolina, Michelle Blackwell, good morning to you. Want to say hey to my buddy, Jarius, over in Charlotte, North Carolina. Good morning to you. Want to say hey to Pamela and Alan Crew, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Good morning to you. All of my friends down in the Piedmont state of South Carolina, good morning to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Money Train. All of my sweet family and friends in the Sunshine State of Florida, I thank y'all for tuning in each and every day. To my big Aunt Hat, send me some Aunt Hat. You know you cook that good old dumpling. I love her dumplings. Swear to God I do. All of my listeners on the West Coast, can we say good morning to the West Coast?
Good morning, West Coast. Wake up.
Hey, everybody from Seattle, Washington, all the way down to San Diego, California, we say good morning to you. To the LA Rams. Boy, y'all got to do this thing, boy. Brady beat us so bad, I can't never cheer for his ass. No more. Brady, I'll tell you, man, that thing, scab still hurt on that. LA, come on now.
They got to bring it, man.
Come on, LA. Good morning to my brother Terry, sister-in-law Tracy, and my cousin Greg in LA. Thank y'all for tuning in. Want to say hey to Joyce over in Nevada. Thank you for tuning in. Bobby Eaton in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you so much. Miss Martha in Omaha, Nebraska. Thank you so much. Eduardo, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I see ya. Want to say hey to my niece, Dr. Woodley, over in Kansas City, Missouri. We see ya. Want to say good morning to all of my friends. Miss Katie up in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Good morning to you. And to the biggest state on the map, Big Texas, AR-16 Billboard Top 40 Countdown comes from Dallas, Texas, every Saturday from 3 to 5, right here on the MI, the XX, the 106radio.com. Listen, we send the whole nation greetings from the greatest city in America. We send you greetings from the capital of the South. We send you greetings from the crown jewel of Georgia. They call it Wakanda. You might call it Atlanta. I call it home. Y'all want y'all to keep it locked and listening to the Money Train with your main man, DC, on the mix. That's the MI, XX106radio.com.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Money Train right here on the mix. That's the MI, the XX, the 106radio.com. If you are interested in promoting your business on a platform that reaches throughout the globe and throughout the world, best platform I know of is the Mix. That's the MI, the XX, the 106 radio. Hit us up at Mixx106radio@gmail.com. to discuss how we can help you promote your business. We have the lowest advertising rates in Atlanta and throughout the world. If you can't afford to advertise on the Mix, we say you gotta be on drugs.
Gotta be.
You gotta be scrunk. Can I say it like they used to say over in 4 Seasons? You gotta be strung out.
Oh yeah.
That's an Atlanta word, strung out.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I got in here, my co-host for the day is my buddy Eddie Raymond and his mini-me, Jameer, right, Jameer? Jamari. That's his mini-me, people. That's him. I'm talking about, he was like, look, Shawty, don't be trying to put no pressure on me. And then the boy came out and he said, okay, what you need me to do? That's your mini-me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do. So we were in here and you were talking about, you said, hey, man, don't forget to tell people that we buying houses, too. We buying new home. We buying practically new homes, houses that's in probate, meaning that grandmama and them done died and left the house to you. You don't know what you going to do with it. We got you.
If it's in bad shape, if you have little or no equity, we buying those also. Any kind of condition, any situation, you're going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Your house need a lot of repairs. You behind on payments, guys. We can help you out. Call into the station.
Call in. 404-396-3439. 404-396-3439. You call in. We got him here, man. I got my guru here to help you solve your real estate issue. If you behind on payments, that you worked a little job and all you could afford to do was pay your house note and pay your car note and insurance, but you couldn't repair the house and then got beyond your little check you got, we can get you out of this situation.
Yes, sir.
We can get you out of it. So we got a solution for everybody. If you're listening to us today and you need somebody to come in, step in, and help you get out of this situation, you're going through a divorce, you don't want to tear your credit up. You don't want to have a foreclosure on your credit. Call us, 404-396-3439. We got our guru in here, Raymond. He got the solution to help you. And I know what it's like, man, to be sitting up there not having no options. That's when you can work when you got options. Am I right, Eddie?
Yes, sir.
So what do you say to a person that their house done got in, disrepair and they just, it's beyond what they got in the bank? How can you help that person get out of this situation?
Well, if they're interested in selling them, we can come in and buy it. There's several different methods we can do. This depends on what they owe on the property.
Right.
That's going to be a big factor. Then, we got to factor in the repairs. But a lot of times we're able to take over the payments on the property. Give the seller some money. Depends on if they got equity or not. It all depends on the numbers. So we can take over the payments on it. We can buy it cash if it, fits the Mayo criteria. We can buy it on the owner finance and lease purchase. There's several different ways we can help you guys. So as long as you got an open mindset and you're creative, there's several different strategies we can use to help you guys out and get rid of that problem property.
That's right. And we're looking to buy all types of property all over Metro Atlanta.
All over the U.S.
All over the U.S.
Yes, sir.
You buy out of the state of Georgia.
Yes, sir. And we got students all over.
All over the country, that's true. So you don't care where it is.
No. As long as it's not a rural country town, we need to be in, within a city.
Right.
Where it's a nice sized population. But nothing out there in Tulsa, Nebraska.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Population 61 people. They'll call in though. They will. They'll call in. I got a barn and I'm trying to say, you can have the house too. Where is it? Tulsa, Iowa. How many people there? 81 people.
Oh, no.
We're not going to be able to help you. We're not going to be able to help you. But if you live around Birmingham somewhere, we can help you. Corey, we got people that's ready to buy in Montgomery. You got a property over there in Montgomery. What can we do to help you, Corey?
Just give me cash.
That's all you want. Why you smile when you said that? Corey,
he like that
say
cash.
Say it again,
He
Corey.
like that
Just
cash.
give me cash.
Corey said, just give me cash. He's trying to get some money before Valentine get here.
Everybody likes cash.
Yeah, but the bank won't even take my cash. They say, DC, it's just, we don't trust you. I don't know why they don't trust me.
You bring too much cash in there, man.
They don't trust me. They say, look, Big Daddy, man, we're not going to take your cash. Something ain't right with all this. They call the police on us for anything now. You know what I'm saying? You eating a burger with too much mayonnaise on it. The police come. Hey, that's crazy, but it's true though. I got a cold, man. Y'all got to forgive my voice. But, so, let's talk, Eddie. You got your son here, right? And this is your oldest child.
Yes.
And we were talking before we went on the radio. Are you training him up in the business? Or is he interested in the business and all of that?
Yes, sir. I'm training him now.
21 years old.
21. He ready now.
You ready now? So you're going to have a second wave of millionaires coming through the household.
Oh, yeah, man. They say a wise man leave a heritage to the children.
Yeah.
But that's my goal.
Yeah, but I had girls, though. My girl ain't trying to do no real estate.
But like I say, real estate don't have to be your passion, but let it fund your passion.
Say it again. I was waiting on you to say that. Because there's some people listening. It ain't got to be your passion. Some people, hey, man, real estate ain't my thing. It ain't got to be your passion. What do you say? But let it do what?
Let it fund your passion, because you see the small amount of money it takes to make these big checks, it's going to blow your mind. Like it did mine in 2005, and I never worked again.
Your first deal, tell them how much money you made.
$15,000, and I only invest $300. I ran the ad in the paper, gave the seller $10, and made 15 grand, and my life changed forever.
T, did you act like I act when I got that big old check?
Shit, I was so paranoid, DC. I got the check. First of all, I was thinking that people wasn't even gonna come to the close. I was like, man, they gonna find out how much money I'm making. This ain't illegal. This ain't right.
Right.
So I'm like, how the hell can you invest $300 and make $15,000?
Right.
So it had to be illegal. That's what I was thinking in my head, because I knew to me.
Right.
So they came, smiling, pulled up in their Porsche, came in us. These guys from out of New York City, they come down they bought it to renovate the property.
Right.
It's an ugly, beat up house, what we call an ugly house in our program. We call that an ugly house that need more than $10,000 in repairs. We put it on the contract. These brothers from New York came in, bought the property. Shoot, we went to close and they signed all the documents. I got my check, DC, and I'm paranoid. I got to the bank, I'm like, man, I'm gonna get to this bank. They gonna say, bring the money back. Man, they cashed that check, Lord have mercy. It was on.
Because that's how it was with me, man.
Man.
I sold a property that was a push down. It was a house in Reynoldstown. But the plot of land was worth more than anything.
Oh, yeah.
And I was, because you know what Reynoldstown is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I found a house over there, and I caught the house for $22,000. And the lady was willing to sell it. It was in disrepair. She was elderly. She was moving to a assisted living place. And so she wanted $22,000 for the house.
Wow, that's
I gave it to her for $22,000. But I had a buyer. Once I had it on contract, the guy was driving by. He said, "You own the house?" I said, "Yeah, I got this house." Like that. But all I had was on the contract. And he negotiated with me, and he wanted to buy the house for $75,000.
Home run.
Because it sat on an acre of land in downtown Atlanta.
Ooh.
An acre. And so, come to find out, they pushed the house down because they made that house and that lot into two different houses.
Ooh.
So they bought that land for $75,000 because they pushed down the house, and they built two houses on that lot. You know what I'm saying? And cashed out. They made a killing off of it because the houses over there were going at that time 200-something thousand. You know.
Now they like
500,000 now. You can't buy over there now. It's $500,000. And so imagine getting two houses. They could build two from the ground up, probably about $80,000 a piece, and sell them for $250 a piece. Right, and I was happy just to make the 75.
Yeah, because I'm
making 50-something thousand.
Shuffle paper.
Right, and I was so happy.
Paperwork.
I was happier than a runaway slave that day. I was. And I was like you. I was like, man, this ain't no way in the hell these people finna do this deal. But I didn't understand it. I wasn't mature enough to understand the levels of real estate. Right. What seemed to be impossible to people on our level is nothing to people that was on those guys' level. Right. Those guys were builders. They only look for the hot areas, go and push down houses and build new structures and make a whole lot of money. I was just in the flip game. I was just learning how to flip and wholesale and stuff like that. And there's money there too, you know. Right. I met people in here. This dude is doing a closing a week. A closing per week. Right. On wholesale. And he was like, man, some deals are, 2, some 10, some 5. But imagine doing that every week.
Every week. It's very doable.
Combing through just to get you 2,000 or 5,000 or 10 every week. And you build up a client list of buyers that will come and constantly cash you out. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you understand that, $2,000 a week is $104,000 a year.
For shuffling paperwork. That's
$5,000 a week is $250,000 per year. I'm just telling y'all that lives can be changed, fortunes can be changed, and had here in this business. And I'm just honored, man, that I came across the real estate guru, man, and you come all the way. You live on the north side of Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
Out there with the money.
Oh, yeah.
You live out there, man. And to come all the way over here with us and to teach us this game, man, I'm honored, man, to just have you here, man. So how can they reach you, and what is the website? Because I want them to hear that constantly so that they know that you are reachable, you somebody that's gonna not just give them a seminar or a webinar in a box, but you'll walk them through the process because I've seen you do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can. My website is MrTransactionEngineer.com. Facebook is the same, MrTransactionEngineer.com. YouTube, the same, MrTransactionEngineer.com. And Instagram is Mr_Transaction_Engineer.
So let me ask you this, Eddie. Tell them what they get in this package that you offer.
Well, we got a course.
The course package.
We got a course, guys. It teaches you how to wholesale, which is finding regular houses, putting it on the contract for $10 and selling it. We teach you how to do wholesale lease options where you find a pretty house, but you're going to put somebody in on a lease purchase. And that requires no money out of the pocket, just paperwork the seller sign. You find them somebody who's going to occupy their home. You get the difference. You get the money between the middle. And we teach you how to do a sandwich lease option where you stay in there and get the cash flow every month. And you're not responsible for any repairs. That's on the tenant buyer. You know, they take care of that responsibility. And you stay in the middle and collect the difference between the mortgage payment and what you're renting it out for per month. So for example, if the mortgage is $1,000 a month, you rent it out for $1,300. Guess who get the $300 difference? You do, with no money out of your pocket. So this, man, I'm telling you, I got some good nuggets. You know, I put over 14 years of experience, over $100,000 in education into this program, and I'm telling you, it's changing lives. Now, you know, I enjoy seeing people change their lives through this real estate.
Right.
Like I said, it don't have to be your passion, but let it fund your passion, baby, because the money's so easy, and hey, you're gonna love it.
So they gonna love it?
Gonna love it. And the average deal take you about 2 to 3 hours. That's with going out, seeing the property, putting it on the contract, finding your buyers. You looking to make $10,000 or better. So you divide 10,000 into 3 hours, that's about $3,000 an hour. A little more than that, you know, $3,300 an hour that you making. Way more than an attorney from the comfort of your own home.
Wow.
You don't have to get up and go to that 9 to 5 and check in every day. That job you don't even want to go to anyway.
Yeah.
All you got to do is take action and have a will to learn. And the patience to sit there and learn, I'm telling you, you can be closing a deal within 30 to 45 days.
Wow.
But you got to be serious now. You just can't buy the program and think it's going to work itself. You got to work the work.
Right.
You got to work the system.
Right. And little Jamar, well, not little, your young man right here, what are you going to do with the real estate?
I plan on taking it to the next level. I know he's going to pass it down to me when he's gone, so I gotta make sure.
He said he ain't going nowhere. When you said that, he looked at you shaking his head. He said, no, you're not going to kill him. No, he ain't going to go nowhere. That money going to keep him here.
They want to get this stash.
They want to get this stash. They just daddy done left something. So you going to jump into the game,
Yes,
to the real
sir.
estate business.
Yes, sir. I plan on buying my first Airbnb within about 20 days.
Wait a minute, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say you finna buy an Airbnb?
Yeah.
Or you gonna rent it out?
Mm-hmm.
21 years old.
21. My birthday March 1st, so I'll be 22 March 1st.
Oh, he telling everybody that all the ladies out there, tomorrow gonna be 22 years old March 1st.
That's right.
Y'all better hit him up on IG, baby. You know? But seriously, y'all, Jamar, you see the value in real estate.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And so at 21, almost 22 years old, you taking it serious and you gonna jump in the business
Yes.
and say, hey man, I'm going all the way in.
Yes, sir.
And so, hey, you can be the trailblazer amongst young people. Because think about it. That's the best time.
Best time.
Imagine if I would have started at 21 years old in real estate.
And had a mentor too.
And had somebody to hold my hand, walk me through these deals, teach me how to do sound financial deals and how to manage that money and not go crazy with it. I would be sitting on a mountain of that right now. But most times in our community, we don't have a trailblazer to show us how to do stuff.
Right.
Nobody in my family ever owned a radio station. I own a radio station. So I don't have anybody to turn to, say, hey, man, what do I do about blah, 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 because I didn't have anybody to show me how to do it. The advantage you got is your daddy know how to do this. Your daddy is teaching people all across this country how to do this. So you can't help but win. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, and so my thing is, if you're not successful in real estate, it's your fault. Because you got a daddy, man, he the hottest guy out there in this game. And he a teacher. He's an expert in this thing. He can show you 7 ways to Sunday on how to do a deal, how to lock the deal in, how to get in and get out. Man, I didn't have nobody. All I had was that $5,000 I spent with Ron LeGrand, right? I had that $5,000 that I spent with him. No, we ain't gonna worry about that. I had the $5,000 that I spent with him, and I had to keep, and they were VHS tapes.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't no DVD.
Yeah.
They were VHS tapes, and I kept rewinding that damn thing to it. Pop! Hey, man. I'm 90-something, man, that's all you had was them VHSs, man. And I kept on rewinding, trying to learn this thing, man. So you guys are in a position where you'll be a millionaire, before you're 25 years old.
No time.
And imagine that. Another generation coming up out of Wakanda with all this money. Listen, we got to go to break right now. When we come back, we're going to keep talking, man, to the real estate guru, my personal friend, my business partner, big time sponsor right here on the Mix. How can they get that real estate training course, man? How can they get it?
Go to MrTransactionEngineer.com and click on shop, and we got several different courses that you can check out. And we also got that weekly call. So you guys need some help with putting together transactions and stuff like that. We got a weekly call every month. It's only cost you $49. You can ask all the questions you could think of.
How can they be on the call though? They got to go to the website?
Yeah, you got to go to the website and sign up for the weekly call.
For the weekly call?
Yes.
Man, he let me be on the call. Boy, I was so excited. I was sitting up there, man, jumping up and down, saying, man, I'm so glad to be on this call, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a VIP. Y'all keep it locked and listening to the Money Train right here on the Mix. That's the MI, the XX, the 106radio.com.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Good morning. We done got out to the end of this train ride today. I still got in here with me. I got this money in here with me, man. This young, black, and rich, I'm telling you. Eddie Raymond and his son, Jamari, they up in here, man, young, black, and rich, and we just so glad to have him up in here. He's my personal real estate investor guru. Swear to God. He is the man that can get you in a property for $10. You got $10 and you don't worry about no credit. He don't care nothing about your credit. If you got $10, you willing to have an open mind to learn. If you are willing to take his course and you're willing to follow these, can I say it like y'all used to say it over there in Thomasville?
Tell them how to say them in the Ville.
Yeah, if y'all willing to follow these instructions, that's a Georgia word, instructions. These instructions, then he can get you from that 9-to-5 job. If they follow them instructions, ain't that right?
Follow them instructions, you good.
You get them from a 9-to-5 job.
Get you out of that misery that you don't want to go to that job.
Let me ask you this though. It took you a couple of months, right? to get it, to grasp it, to understand it. How long do you see the process taking people once you get with them and train them how it goes?
For my students that really take action, the ones who not procrastinate and stuff like that, typically about 30 days, within 30 days.
30 days, they ready to do a deal.
Yes, sir. 30 days, they've done a deal.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. You saying doing a deal or ready to do a deal in 30 days?
They didn't close on one.
They're going to close on a deal in 30 days.
Yep.
Making some money.
Making some money. But you gotta have that dedication. You gotta sit down, learn the program, learn the process, learn the blueprint, and I put it step by step. We got 10 steps. Walk you through. Step by step. We got it all in PDF. We got it for people who visual. You can see it visually. It's all on teachable platform. Hey, we got what you need. You ready to get outside that job and take your life to the next level? Hit me up, MrTransactionEngineer.com, and change your life, baby.
Let me ask you this, Eddie. To people that's listening right now, we got people in Riyadh, we got people in Dallas, North Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, California, all over the nation, all over the world listening right now. It's some people that's going to be in doubt. You know, what can you tell that person that is hesitant to take action right now?
Well, you always gonna be hesitant to try something new, but you gotta think about it. When you try something new, and you come outside that comfort zone, that's when you grow. That's when you go to the next level.
Right.
But you gotta kill all the self-doubt first, cause it all starts upstairs. Everything starts in the mind.
Okay.
So you get that doubt, the negativity out of your mind, and you feel it full of belief, then you can make it happen. But you gotta believe you can make it happen.
Right.
You gotta get up around all the negative people that telling you can't do it. When I was going to my first seminar, my uncle laughed at me. Said, "What you know about real estate?" He laughed at me, and you know, I had to think about it. I didn't know nothing about real estate, but I got fired from my job, so hey, my back was against the wall. I had to perform. And now he worked for me paying houses. So, hey, you gotta step out there and go for what you know.
Let me ask you this: do you need a real estate license?
No, sir. All you need is a corporation. You can form that as Secretary of State for usually $100.
$100.
$100. You in business.
Yeah, because they need to have, you know, corporation form, because you're dealing with large sums of money.
Right.
And if you putting that in your personal name, that's the biggest mistake of ever.
Oh, yeah.
Because them taxes on that money,
I'm going to tell you what.
they're going to tell you, because capital gains alone, man, I already know. I'm telling you, I owe the IRS everything. They said, look, we don't want them regular kids. No, I'm just playing. I was like, you can have a kid. No, we don't want them children. We want this money. But, so you need to form a corporation in order to handle the business the proper way.
Yes.
You don't need a real estate license.
No license needed.
Right. And so, let me ask another question. I got to ask this other question. So, I know I don't need a real estate license. I need to form a company or LLC or some type of corporation because I'm going to be running these properties through them. What about my credit?
You don't need no credit. The only thing you need is some marketing money. Of course, you got to buy the course. We got the course on sale for $4.99. You got to buy the course, and you got to have marketing money.
Okay.
Now, if you drive for dollars, you know,
Explain to them what that is.
you can drive for dollars now, where you can ride around. You're gonna look for rent by owner signs, for sale by owners. You're gonna look for vacant properties. All of those are prospects. And so I teach you how to get in contact with the people, how to negotiate. I have the scripts that you read, scripts for how you close it, how you ask for all the information pertaining to the property, how you break it down. I mean, it's so easy a caveman could do it.
What about contracts? You present them with contracts?
Yes, we got all the contracts in there, everything you need. We got everything you need for a very cheap price.
So you actually got a business in a box for $500.
Business in a box.
And a how-to.
How to?
Is real estate investing, like they say, for dummies?
Yes, sir.
Where everything is in the box. I didn't have that. When I first started doing houses, I didn't know how to check the comps in the area. Now everything is online. You can do all this stuff, and somebody walk you through. Go check this. Go do this. Here's the contract that you need in order to do this deal, that deal. We didn't have that back in the 90s. We didn't have that at all.
No.
Early 2000, it wasn't even there.
It's so, man, it's ridiculous now how easy it is. Cause you know, GC, you had to go meet the homeowners. You had to go to the property. Now we do deals virtually that we don't even see.
Right.
We don't have to we email the seller the contract, electronic contract. They just click on a button and the signature is signed.
Right.
So it's so easy now, it's ridiculous. You don't even have to leave your house.
And everybody making money except our community. But here's another question. What if because somebody asked this question before, after you had left, said, I don't live in Atlanta, where the housing market is going through the roof. They may live in some other town, that Detroit, or they may live in St. Louis or something like that, and the housing market is not, booming like this. How do they make money in those type of markets?
You can make money the way we train you and the way I was trained. You can make money in any area, and any how you say that? No matter what's going on with the economy, recession proof. So I teach y'all to be able to make money regardless. When the market went down, we made money through the roof through short sales. So you just got to know different strategies. But this work anywhere. I don't care how the market looking. As long as you got a motivated seller, we can make it happen.
Right, because the thing that people have to understand about real estate, and I want you to tell them that this is all the land we get. It's not like trees where you can put a seed in the ground and more trees gonna grow up.
Right.
They can cut off, they can go out here and, farm trees, year after year. They cut out a whole city of trees and grow them back in 5 years. This all the dirt we get on earth.
Right.
Once all of this is bought and sold and everything, this is all you get. So the people that own the dirt, the land, will always be the richest people, because you got two types of people. You got landlords and landless.
Oh yeah.
So the landlord's gonna always have the money.
Oh yeah.
And the tenant's gonna always pay the landlords. And so if you one or the other, and rent don't go down. I ain't been nowhere where the rent going down.
Steady increasing.
Yeah, hey man, next year I ain't never been to a place. And even the raggedest places in America, rent going up.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna continue to go up. And you gotta think about it. People are always gonna need somewhere to live at.
Right.
No matter what happens, they're gonna need a roof over their head.
Always. And so you teach them, in no matter what type of economy, no matter what type of market, whether you're in Dallas or you're in Mississippi, as long as you're not in a rural, butt-tussy place with 80 people, you can make money in real estate.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Always.
No matter what.
No matter what.
See how he said that with confidence, y'all? That's why I roll with it, man. I want you to tell them before we get out of here one more time, Eddie, how they can get in contact with you. But mainly, I want y'all to listen. Y'all listen to me. Because I got him to go down on the price to $499 for this a business in a box. Everybody else sells these things for $39.99, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You're gonna pay at least $3,000 or $4,000.
Right. And so I told him, listen, man, I know you giving that information. I know what it's worth. But our community, we always behind the 8 ball. And what we have to hope to do, or our strategy to do in our community, is selling volume.
Correct.
And so me talking to Eddie, he was willing to go to $499 on these businesses in a box. All of the contracts, all of the how-tos, he's gonna do on $499. You gotta tell him that you heard about it on Mixx.
That's right.
Mixx106. And tell them how they can get this business in a box, where they get all the contracts, they get the step-by-step, how to do these real estate deals, the type of deals they can do, how to market, to go find, how to, drive for dollars. You tell them step by step, and then they get coaching from you.
Yes, sir.
They get on the call, you know, once a week?
Once a week, every Thursday. From 7 to 8, we do a live Q&A, and we go through, you know, different questions that other students may have. And we like to have a good networking where everybody, you've been on the call, we have high energy on there, people closing deals, making money. And so that's what we're about, good energy, positive energy, and just moving forward. Watching people's dreams come true and making it happen.
And they get so excited, man. They be glad to tell you they got a deal, then they walk through, you know, what the deal is about, and then you coach them on, and then you break down the numbers on the deal. You tell them, hey, man, don't go no lower than such and such. Don't go no higher than this. Don't pay no more than this. And they come on the deal. I've actually been on the call, and he actually walked through the whole entire deal. And when they break it down, one lady was so overjoyed and speechless. She finna make $30,000 on her first deal. Was that her first deal?
Yeah, first deal.
First deal, she about to make $30,000, and she was just so overjoyed. She was like, you know, she couldn't believe that, you know, she finally had found somebody to get her to the promised land.
Man, she's on the road too. She got another one, DC. She called me yesterday. This was a bankruptcy lead she been waiting on. So the lady filed bankruptcy now. You know, she ready to move out of the house now. We're gonna turn that into a deal. This is possibly another $20,000, $30,000 deal. And she found this driving for dollars too.
Wow.
No money out of her pocket, just riding around looking at properties, looking for investment properties and stuff.
Right. Then she was able to find it.
Yep.
That girl is rolling.
She rolling.
She's very motivated, and she ready to quit her job.
When she get that check, boy, I'm telling you, when you get that first check,
right,
everything changes.
That's what she said. She said, I am quitting my job. She was for real about that. She said she bust open that money.
She rolling too.
She said that job, she finna say bye-bye. They don't even know it's coming. She was so motivated, man. I tell you, I was so happy for her. I really was, because I know that feeling, man. To have that freedom.
Shout out to Miko, man. That's her, Miko.
Miko! Girl finna get all that money. Anybody else you want to shout out before we get out of here, man?
Shout out to my beautiful wife, PYT. That's what I call her, pretty young thing.
You got your PYT.
Oh, yeah.
You love you. What's her name?
Sharice.
Sharice! Go and tell the whole world. You love Sharice, man.
I love you, baby.
Wow. Hey, these heterosexual men, we got to put in this work, man. He loves Sharice, don't he? Love Sharice. He said, I love Sharice, but I got to get me a route, baby. I'm just playing, y'all, man. Tell them again how they can get in contact with you, how they can go to the website, and how they can get the whole business, investment business, in a box. Let's give them all the information right now, Eddie.
So go to MrTransactionEngineer.com, click on shop, and you'll see the ultimate real estate pretty house and ugly house blueprint. That's the course. It's on a teachable platform, so you can actually click on there, and I'm going to be talking to you like you live in the seminar. You're going to have different diagrams and different things you can take a look at. We're going to have, it's all in PDF also, because I know some people, you know, want to be able to sit down and read it. Man, we give you everything. If you buy this course and can't do a deal, you're not working it. You're just looking at it. We also give you coaching. So that comes along with 2 months of coaching when you buy the product, because we want to see you successful and actually close on some deals. We're not just selling products around here, we're selling you a business. So if you're looking to start a new business and get out of that 9 to 5, and you can put in a dedicated 1 to 2 hours a day into your business, I guarantee you'll have a check within 30 days. So let's get it. Visit me at www.MrTransactionEngineer.com. Facebook, the same thing, MrTransactionEngineer.com. YouTube, the same, MrTransactionEngineer.com. You can reach us at the office, 404-964-8412, and you can hit DC up and let us know. Please let us know you heard us on Mixx106 Radio.
That's right. He gonna be here every week, y'all. I'm gonna have him in here. I only hang around with the millionaires because it's just so depressing to hang around with broke people. It's depressing. It really is. They always got complaints and stuff. Anybody you want to shout out, Jamil? Jamari, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jamari.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody back home. And that's it.
That's it? Boy, when you're young and cool. Corey, Who you want to shout out, man?
Shout out to my beautiful wife as well, Shannon.
You can tell when Corey done got straightened out. You know what I'm saying? He always lean back. Shout out to Shannon. Thank you, baby. Hey, man, I want to thank you again for coming in, Eddie. Man, you always come in here and have these people all charged up, man. Every week, y'all can get him right here on the mix, man. Whenever he come, we got to bring them cameras, light camera action, because we got the money man in town, man. Listen, y'all want to party this weekend for the Super Bowl, come to one of the hottest burger wing spots in downtown Atlanta. It's called Burger I Am, 933 Peachtree Street. We're there at 933 Peachtree Street in downtown Atlanta, Midtown on Sunday. We'll be there. 3 o'clock until we partying. We got live music. We got adult beverages in the house, so y'all can come and party with us. Listen, I got to get out of here. I've had a great day today. I got to go, but before I do, I got to leave y'all with this. Please, always hold your head up high. Stick your chest out wide and remember that an ancestor of ours paid the price that you can't imagine just to get us to this moment. So I need y'all to do me a big favor. Stand up straight and own it. Go out today and win on purpose, knowing that your tough times, they don't last always. You are the living proof that it's tough people that truly do. And my good friend EJ, he taught me something. And that is, we are all we got, people. And guess what I've learned? That's all we need. So until tomorrow, when I'll stand up loud and proud and yell out, all aboard this money train, I need y'all to do me a huge favor till the end. Could y'all call mama, tell daddy, to call sister and your brothers. I need y'all to call Lottie, Dottie, and everybody and tell them DC is the biggest boss that we've seen thus far. I love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.
Yes, I got to